Hello, everybody. So I finally got something in the mail today that is pretty cool, and I've been waiting way too long on this. So we have here a very special, not very big, but very special package from Japan. And yes, there's a piece of tape there because I learned from getting the package of the this guy, that I really shouldn't show my address, on camera. So smart this time, covered it. Hey, look at that. Anyways, what this is, which we're gonna open it soon, but to explain, it's actually a manga from let's see, it's all the way from Japan. It was originally sold at a convention in Kansai, Japan. I can't remember the name of the convention, but if I Google translate the actual page, it'll probably show on the screen right now. If I recall, it is, more specifically, it was sold at Kansai Kamo 7, which I'm not really sure what that convention is. I'm not exactly familiar with Japanese conventions, but there are a lot of very interesting conventions. I don't know if it's a furry convention. It might be, or it might be just a general anime convention, but this is basically a manga, which is a joint effort between 6 and 7 artists. Joint magazine of comics and illustrations based on the theme of the game Change from China. This is the first Change book in Japan, probably, maybe, that invited 6 guests. I do believe this is the only existing Change manga so far, actually. I don't believe any others have been produced. So what's really special about this is that this actually comes from, I can't remember the artist's name. I believe, let's see what their translated name is, at least I can get that. Toy Box. That's at least the seller. But it's 7 artists that work, 6 or 7, I'm not sure if the seller counted themselves. But it was a collaborative effort sold at this Kansai convention. After the convention ended, it became sellable on Booth PM, which is basically kind of, if you've ever heard the Japanese art site Pixiv, which is very, very popular site, it was basically sold via Pixiv's site Booth, which is basically a physical media seller version of related to Pixiv. But you can't actually pick this up unless you're in Japan. There's no international selling for this product, as well as I think other Booth PM products. I don't know if it's every single item on there, but what ended up happening was I got an account on Tenso.com, which Tenso is one of those places that can act as a go-between for an item in Japan that cannot be shipped internationally. They will take it as a local as basically that you sign up with them. You have to provide your ID and basically prove your identity, and they will accept packages for you at their place and then ship them to you internationally. So I ordered this. Now here's the thing, I actually ordered this, what was it? I originally ordered the product on February 21st, and I got it yesterday. Now, there's quite a story about that. I'll kind of keep it short, but essentially, it only took about a week for it to get to Tenso, and then after that, Tenso shipped it off on Japan Air. And basically, Japan Air, it took a while for it to actually get on the plane. Japan Post. It took a while for it to actually get on the plane. It was a lower priority package, so it basically had to wait for space to be on the plane after all the higher priority packages were loaded. So it missed a few planes. Eventually got on a plane, got to the U.S., and I live in Pennsylvania, so I'm not too far off from New York where it arrived. I'm only one state away. But then U.S. Customs decided, this is a thin manga book. That could be dangerous. Let's detain it for 11 days. So U.S. Customs held on to this for a while, and then when they finally released it to USPS, United States Postal Service. United States Postal Service, I've got an image for this, sent it to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, 1 hour away from me. It seemed pretty good. Seemed like it wouldn't be very long to get to here. And then it went right back to New York. And then it went to St. Louis, which is nowhere near here. I did repeated calls to USPS, which oftentimes required a wait time of over an hour because USPS customer service isn't the best. But eventually I got a case filed, and I actually got a caseworker involving my package, and they sent me an email finally, and they were like, oh, well, we'll check the tracking, we'll try to help you out. And I was just like done at that point, so I just said, just get it to me. I don't want my package to have a cross-country vacation. I'd rather just have it arrive. And she flaked it and immediately turned right around and actually got to Lancaster, where I live, and it arrived yesterday. So I'm very relieved to say that even though this thing has been literally traveling around the fucking country for almost 2 months total, it seems to be in good condition. Doesn't seem like there's any issues. The package is a little bit hit, bent here and there and stuff, but it's not the biggest package. It feels reinforced enough. I don't think there's any damage inside. But anyways, let's finally open this up. I think I'm gonna start by opening this. There's this thing is an extra sheet that Tenso apparently put on it, but behind that I see there's something else, so I'm gonna just try to remove this. Okay, it just opens up easily enough, so that's cool. And we'll see. Okay, obviously I have an address form here. I don't need to share that. I'll look this over off screen because I covered the address with tape on the outside, but not on the inside. But let's see here. Japan postal page, just general information, cost of the item, customs declaration. All right, and okay, so Tenso themselves shipped a notice of completion, verified identity address verification. So now my address is completely verified, which is good. So cool. I can more easily get packages arrived to this address, which is honestly not all that helpful considering I'm probably moving to Canada in about 3 months. Yeah, I'm actually a dual citizen. I'm going to be moving up with my boyfriend. Dual citizen basically means you can be a citizen of 2 countries at the same time. Makes it very easy to move between them. But yeah, we've got on the outside here just some basic information, some additional shipping information to these Tenso address. Nothing special on the outside. Let's get this open. Let's get this sucker open. So, what's the best way to open this? I guess from that side. That's the other side's reinforced. Right. So, hopefully my story wasn't too long. I really hate YouTube videos where it's like, so here's this really cool thing, but I'm gonna go over for 8 minutes as to this other stuff that you don't really care about, but I just want to make a padded video. I'm not trying to make a 10-minute video or anything. I just like to talk about this issue because honestly I was so stressed out for over a month, wondering if I was actually ever going to get this, because this was so special to me. I really wanted this. So I went through a lot of hoops for this. I mean, I had to get my ID to a website and stuff. So let's see what we have here. Oh wow, yeah, that's it did get a little bent on the edges, but you know what? I'm okay with that. I would have liked this to be in pristine condition, but if the spine is just a little bit bent, just a little teeny damage, it's not really a big deal. So here it is. It's in a shiny laminated package. It makes it hard to show on a video camera because then it does this. But if I tilt it, it's all right. So changed Lubber. I don't know if that's like a mistranslation. Also, the Lubber part is there. Changed. So what do we got here? We got a little card from the seller, Magic Box 42. And this, I believe, is the main artist as well, so I'll try to focus it. Hold on. Come on, focus. My camera doesn't really actually have focus. Come on, you can do it. You can read that. You can make that text appear. It can't make that text appear. Oh well. So it says a Pixiv ID if you want to check out the artist. I'll put it on a boom image. There you go. Provide that information if you want to check them out yourself. Really good character though. If that's like their main character and stuff, it's like some sort of shark dragon. I like it. Got some random stuff on the back, but cute little card. Is there anything else in the package besides that? I wonder. Let's find out. Nope, that seems to be it. So it's just the book. And so why did I get this book? You're probably wondering. Well, one, I like change too much, so I kind of wanted any physical media that existed. I still need to get some like there's like these things you can buy, same shop that gave this guy. Which, speaking of which, obviously I made a video on him. It doesn't seem they're selling that anymore. It seems they're sold out. I don't know if they're going to restock or not because it's actually been a while. Maybe they've restocked by now, but for at least a month it wasn't stocked. So I might have gotten one of the last ones, honestly, which in that case, cool. I'm pretty happy I got one of the last ones, but yeah. So this magazine, this manga, I'm going to get over to my local Staples, and I'm going to scan this through a machine and get all the pages scanned, front to back, into nice quality images, and I will be then taking those images, and I have a friend, Alex the Charmander, who speaks and writes fluent Japanese because he is part Japanese himself. We're going to translate this comic. I don't know exactly how much there is to translate, but obviously this is a Japanese-only product, so if there is any dialogue in it, and also you can tell it's Japanese because the cover, it may not look that weird to you guys, but this is actually backwards. This basically reads back to front for, you know, English audiences. It's backwards manga. There's no easy way to open this and show it to you guys, but I'll just do this. So it does seem like there is indeed a fair amount of Japanese text, at least at the beginning. So this should be pretty fun to translate. There are different stories by different artists. I do believe this is all an index of the different stories. So I'm going to be pretty interested to kind of look through this and see what we got, because we got, I mean, it looks adorable. I mean, look at this. Squid Dog Days. I could go through the whole thing right now. I'm not going to. That's going to be saved. It's going to be saved for later. I'm not even going to read it just yet. Not until I scan it anyways. But yeah, really happy I got this. Like I said, little spine damage. Nothing you can really notice. The scans might slightly pick it up, but it's really hard to tell. So overall, this is given to me in pretty good condition, and I'm pretty happy about that. Oops, I just stuck it to the... That's fine. Just pull it off carefully. Ah. You know what? Some stuff is hard to do sitting down. I'm just going to say that right now. Stop sticking to everything but the thing I want you to stick to. God damn it. Alright, so, yeah, I'm going to get this translation off, and then I'm going to read it on stream. And that will be a YouTube video as well at post-stream. So do keep in mind, if you want to, you know, be there for when I actually read off the translated comic, maybe ask questions and stuff, do consider following my Twitch. Link in the description, probably on the screen too, if I want to be not lazy about editing for once. But I always love more people coming by my Twitch because I'm trying to grow it. Been an affiliate for about a year. Trying to grow and grow. I'm going to be partner eventually if I can. It's been a lot of fun. Good community. We have a Discord. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, got this manga. We'll get it reviewed and we'll get it translated and read through it at a later date. Alright guys, thanks for watching.